Hey, welcome to Every Damn Day. We're going to talk about a new study that says that teens prefer texting to talking. Goodbye to the $5 footlong. But first, check out this story. This comes to us from Canada, where a University of Calgary student named Carlos dropped a woman off who he met at a bar. She gave him a number. It turned out to be a fake number, but he remembered that her name was Nicole. So he messaged, using the university directory, all of the 247 women named Nicole at the university. They all ended up forming a friend group. Show that next slide, Jillian. So they're all got a Facebook group now. They're having fun. But then, in a surprise twist, show the next slide, it turned out that woman actually accidentally gave him the wrong number, and through this entire zany thing, they've now met up. And the one thing that he remembered about her, besides that her name was Nicole, was that she was from Holland and that she thought Nietzsche was depressing. Is this a tale of modern romance? Is this how we have to meet people now? Or should he have taken the hint that she gave him the wrong number? What do we think?
Yeah, he should have taken the hint.
No, it was an accident.
Well, then she should have emailed every Carlos in Canada, which is going to be a lot easier to find.
He obviously felt like she meant to give him the right number. If they had this connection and they talked a lot.
Every man feels like they should be given the right number.
I don't think it's one in the college.
There's 2 Carloses in Canada. Are you the one I met? No.
No, because if he didn't text her, she would think he just doesn't like her. So I wouldn't do that. A girl would be like, I've given guys my number and they've never texted me. So it's like I'm not gonna search the world. But if someone gave me their number and I might try to reach out a different way.
I think we're just letting this guy be insane.
I've done shit like this before.
Obviously.
Like what?
This is a great. This speaks to my point. Whatever's about to be said.
Yeah.
What have you done, Jordan?
I've done a couple misconnections on Craigslist before. I really did
Tell us
feel.
what.
But one of them was recently. I was at the Frankie Cosmos.
But you have a
concert.
girlfriend.
No, this was before that.
It's always before that, just so you know. It's always. Doesn't matter.
It was before it. And she went in, we were outside the concert finish and we were talking a lot, and she's like, "Oh, I love Frankie Cosmos." And I was like, "Yeah, oh my God, cool." And then she went in to see this venue, and then she came out and see me again. She hung around for a sec, and I was like, "All right, cool, see ya." And I didn't do anything about it, and then I posted about it. I saw her later, actually, but I freaked out, and then I ran away.
I mean, that's a you thing.
So you think this is sweet? Because you think sometimes it does. Yeah.
Sometimes it works out, yes.
Does sometimes
And
work out.
in college, my number was 2 digits away from my mom's number, and I made out with this guy at a party, and I gave him my mom's number. So he texted her, "Hey, it's Trevor," smiley face. Yes, I know.
Were you trying to give him a fake number?
No, I was drunk and gave him my mom's number because it's 2 digits away.
my
So he
God.
texted my mom, "Hey, it's Trevor," smiley face. Then follow-up text,
No.
"I had a good time last night." A smiley face again, and my mom never said anything.
She ghosted him?
No.
Because she,
Mom, Duke's supposed to know you don't ghost him.
I
bro.
mean, he didn't,
Well, when did you learn about this?
I ran into him and he goes, "So thanks for texting me back." And I was like, "You never texted me." And then he showed me the number. I'm like, that went through to my mom. And then I just never brought it up and she never brought it up, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Great.
so, and I did want him to text me.
Wow. Well, speaking of phone calls, a new survey came out from Common Sense Media that found teens prefer texting to talking face-to-face than social media. So is this the harbinger of doom, or does this just mean a new fun way for people to communicate, and we'll just see more things like the University of Calgary?
You know what I'm wondering? How did they do this survey? Did they do it through talking or through texting?
It was a mail survey to over 1,000 13 to 17-year-olds.
Okay, well, teens hate mail.
Everybody
Those
hates
results are inaccurate.
Yeah, I do agree. I don't like to really talk too much. I like a text.
Dude,
you know
your
what I mean?
job is talking. What are you talking
I
about? I
know,
don't
well,
like to talk.
If we could do
You
this
walk around the
show
office.
over text, that'd be great. Just 6 people texting.
It'd be the worst thing.
That's gonna be a show.
Due to my dyslexia, that would be
man.
awful.
Hey, we've got one more story I want to talk about. Put that headline up, Jillian. Subway is saying goodbye to its longtime $5 footlong deal. They started this back in 2008. So now the CEO is saying that it's up to the individual franchise if they want to keep doing this deal or not.
States' rights.
It's an anti-big government states' rights.
Federalist Subway.
A laissez-faire win in the Subway universe. Are you happy about this, right?
I think it's fine. If you got like shitty margins, which I watched the Shark Tank once, and the profit. So I know that if you want to run a successful business, we got to take a look at your margins.
Got to look at the margins, people.
You got to look at your margins. If your margins are poor, then you need to start to look at your product.
Oh.
And then see if you can increase your sales and cut to commercial.
Oh my God. Wow. Is that, Mark Cuban over there?
I think what we need to do, beyond $5 footlong, regulate the price of the party sub.
Oh.
Tell me how much the party sub is.
So like
make that
8-foot
the
party
same.
sub?
Yeah, baby. Remember the first time you saw one of those things?
I would never.
The bread is braided. It's double Dutch. They double Dutch the bread. It's amazing.
Remind me to not go to a party that Ryan throws.
I'm gonna throw a little game night. No one's gonna come, and I'm gonna need a party sub to myself.
I was gonna say you're almost always upset, and this is like the first thing that brings a light into your eyes that I haven't. It's like I think we can add. So it's like Lily and Grace, and now party sub.
This is beautiful. Ryan, while we have you in a good mood, I just want to keep this going. Do you have a shout out for us?
I sure do.
Okay.
And this is actually a very nice shout out, a nice comment. Nandez Original said, "Watch this in my school's library," and literally laughed out loud to the last part. I believe it was something that Chris said.
Did I repeat the joke again?
You
The
did.
Marvel joke?
Oh my God.
No, that's
What joke did you
I
repeat?
definitely didn't make a comment
It could be
in reference
the-
to
I don't
that.
remember.
You know,
The
it's
joke.
weird that Marvel has
Oh my God.
a
Jordan.
comic called
Jordan.
Captain
It's
Marvel.
not working.
That'd be like
Give it up.
Let it do it.
that'd be like if Comedy Central had a show called Captain Marvel.
Still bad.
Help us.
He
Help
won't stop
us.
saying it.
Well, that was fun. Next up is a video of Learning in Edinburgh, which is Learning and Burning in Scotland. Please enjoy. I am Ryan Beck. I'm a lucky dummy from Missouri. I've never been out of the United States, and Johnny here is my new Scottish best friend and about to give me all this and tell me what it is, and I hope I don't vomit.
So all this collectively
Yeah.
is scran.
Scran.
Scran, which is our local word for food.
Why?
Which is an anagram of sultanas, currants, raisins, and nuts. So, local Cullen skink.
Like a sexy clam chowder.
There we go. Our good Scottish breakfast.
Yeah.
This is black pudding. Good old Heinz beans. This is, oh my cod. Really good cod. This is good old homemade peanut butter, tomatoes, tiny bit of Szechuan chili. Then, last but not least, is our lethal egg. Literally a boiled egg, coated in haggis.
What is haggis?
It's everything that isn't used from traditional cuts of meat. All bunged up. Traditionally, haggis is then encased in the intestine and then boiled.
Oh, that sounds so gross.
Put it in your mouth, give it a go, and then you can spit it out if you don't like.
That's what I say on a third date. Yeah.
And then after all of that, you have to have the water of life.
The water of life.
What whiskey means in Gaelic. Water of life. So this one is Bunahabin.
Bunahabin.
Bunahabin. Right, there we go.
This is all so amazing, but now I have to eat as much as I possibly can
Consume it.
while you teach me things about Scotland.
Okay, I'll take my time. How's that?
That's great.
All right.
Talk very slowly.
Right. So start off with whiskey.
Start with whiskey.
Yeah, that's the water of life. Okay. You know the national animal, right? It's the unicorn. It was the only animal that had the ability to tame the English lion. Local fact of the game of golf. The year 1744. The rules of golf were penned right here. You're struggling, right?
I'm all right.
Bit more beer, bit more beer. It's Dolly the sheep. You have
Oh,
us
I
to
know
thank.
that. I know that one.
But you have to thank us for cloning. So that was 1997. So the other weird Scottish fact is 1772. We are the people that drove on the left-hand side of the road first.
You guys up first.
We did.
All right.
Are you done?
I think I'm done. Now you quiz me, and if I don't get them right,
You're gonna have some more.
whatever.
All right, so what is this collectively known, this lovely food?
Scran!
Here we go, what does it stand for?
Saltines,
Sultanas, I'll give you it.
currants, raisins and nuts.
Here we go. Fact one. What is our Gaelic meaning of whiskey?
Water of life.
Here we go. What's our national animal?
Unicorn.
Horny. And why?
Because it can, English lion, beat the English lion.
There we go. Cloning. What was the name of the first clone sheep?
Dolly.
Dolly, there we go.
Hell yeah.
Tricky one, even for me. Spell Bunnahabhain.
Mother. B,
Uh-huh.
U,
Yeah.
N,
Yeah. Another one.
A,
Almost.
H, I,
Yeah.
B, A, N,
I. N.
N.
There we go.
Bunnahabhain. Google.
I think you almost got them right, but the spelling was a little bit off, so I've got one last gift for you. And it's one of these.
What the f?
Go.
I thought we were friends. Jesus Christ.
They made me do it.
I've been backstabbed.
There we go.
That was learning and Edinburgh. Johnny, you son of a bitch.
Apple pie.
That's not apple.
Come on.
Hi, I'm Hannah Dickinson, and this is Cheers to You, where I'm kicking off my first round of the weekend by cheersing to all the people and stories that encourage me to drink. Cheers to you, Elon Musk, for smoking weed on Joe Rogan's podcast, proving that no amount of money can protect you from getting roped into doing your less successful friend's podcast. Cheers to you, Gigi Hadid, for replacing Heidi Klum on Project Runway. This is like when Pepsi made a new label. They're practically identical and still make me feel fat. Cheers to you, Cardi B, for throwing your shoe at Nicki Minaj. I think it's great you're donating to the less fortunate. Cheers to you, Kanye West, for saying that Kim Kardashian is attending law school. Hopefully she teaches you about the right to remain silent. Am I right? Cheers. No.